point guard. So uh,
Hey, welcome to Draper APA, the Powder League Season 2 on KSLSports.com. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart with you, and man, we're gonna have fun tonight. First of all, Friday night we're gonna be doing one night a week as of right now, but the main reason is we get the best games, and there's not very many games, Dane, that we're gonna call or have called where we're gonna watch as much talent. And what's fun for us, we watched a lot of these guys in high school, than what we're going to see in game number 1.
Yeah, we've watched some of these guys in college too, Dusty. But I mean, you talk about a throwback. We get Craig Kusick going tonight.
Yes.
That'll be a fun one. And then obviously, you look at guys like Riley Batten playing up at the U. Parker Van Dyke. We've seen him in a couple of these summer type settings, and a young man that still can stroke it. We remember playing back at East High School, and then of course up on the hill. And Parker Van Dyke, I mean, a little different to see him wearing number 7, but still has that touch from long range. Will be a fun one tonight for him.
Hey, speaking of long range, how about former Alpha star and what is near and dear to my heart, the former USU Eastern star, Nima Namdar. And not only that, the co-founder of the Powder League, Nima Namdar, knocking down the first shot.
I mean, Nima was one of the first guys for me that I recollect being that dead-eye shooter from long range in high school, and he's been really special, Dusty. But you look at this team, Joyce, and I mean, you got J.L. Vaughn on that roster, a young man who was a multi-year starter at Harriman. Yoli Childs, BYU Bingham product, and a good amount of talent playing for Team Joyce this evening as well.
Yeah, man, that lived on the hill and still does. Parker Van Dyke, East High School, University of Utah, makes that one. Nice drive, could not get the bounce, however. Zach Celius.
I didn't recognize Zach with the beard there.
I thought it was J.L. Vaughn for a second.
That's a good look, man. Zach, I like it.
I tell you, I saw him the first round of the playoffs. He did not have that beard.
Well, that means he can grow it a little bit quicker than we can there, Dusty. That thing is
Orchard gives it up the bat and
solid.
slapped away by Yoli Childs. Here comes Celius. Oh, the carry. They'll let you get away with a lot of things, but not that one. And,
it is, as I understand, Dusty, NBA rules, but even that one is going to be called at the next level.
Actually depends on who the referees are.
That is actually true.
Scott Foster.
That
depends on what time of the game it is for Scott Foster.
Oh, goodness. Here we go. Tee it up, Dusty.
Dick Pavetta definitely lets that one go until a certain point in the game. Is Riley Batten. If this was last week, that is wet.
Well, that was a shot he was hitting in warm-ups, too. How about Yoli trying from range? Won't go?
Yoli off the mark, and Westlake's Zavon Jackson also, that man went to Lewis and Clark. Ready for a fun fact?
I love fun facts, Dusty.
Lewis and Clark, the alma mater of former first team All-Stater Matt Van Coman's father. Zavon Jackson goes and finishes that one. Team Berger up 4-2. Nima Namdar off on the 3. Yoli pulls down the board, sends out Zach Celius off on it. Yoli, the putback won't go, gets his own board. And a little stat stuffing opportunity for Yoli Childs. Lays that one in.
It's almost unfair having Batten and Van Dyke play together on the hill. I think Batten came in after
Came right
1
after.
year.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you got Celius and Yoli that both
That is
at
true.
the Y as Orchard misses the free throw, and he'll go to the line. It's the only time the clock will stop. Continuous clock, it will stop for free throws. And by the way, you make 1 for 2. So make the free throw, get 2 points. Make the free throw, get 3 points on a foul on a 3. One for 2.
Maybe not.
That's 1 for 2. Todd Graham's not looking at me. I'm trying to help him out here, but no one's stopping it. Hey, all I know is last week, maiden voyage, I was here. We were shooting 1 for 2s. Unless I just don't remember right. So,
If there's one thing I trust, it's Dusty's memory. So
made it second half. Oh, J.L. Vaughn to Yoli Childs.
what could have been, huh? I mean, Harriman, Bingham,
Hey.
JL showing a little West Side love there with former minor.
Four-year starter for Coach Tingy as Parker goes off on the 3.
Well, 3-year for Tingy and 1 year for Gummersall.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
And there's Zach Sellius knocking down the triple, and it's 9-6. The lead for Team Joyce.
There's one thing we know about Sellius. Likes that 3 ball, huh? You go back to the high school days with Zach. In that
absolutely, especially for game winners. As Yoli goes the other way and lays that one in. Of course, Zach Sellius did a shot that kind of got us known against Murray in the first round. Zach Sellius from downtown. As Riley Batten rolls that one out.
Yeah, Murray had the whole state on the edge of their seat that year. Almost took care of business.
Should have been their ball. Parker Van Dyke has that one stripped, gets it back. Goes back to Pete Brown. Oh, Pete was looking at Yoli, missed on that one. Savon Jackson blocked by Yoli, gets it back. And Orchard will tee it up. And off on the 3. Sellius in transition, leaves it for Vaughn. And Dale has that one picked up by Pete Brown. Batten, get a hammer. And folks, just if you think that Pete Brown's out there to be Mr. Fundamental, some truth, but he'll gut you too.
Yeah, he seems kind of like an unsung ball player. Like he can do everything really well. You just never quite know how he's going to come and attack you game to game. But if there's one thing you know, 21 in gray is going to find a way to impact on both ends of the floor.
Nima misses on that 3 after trying to follow it up, but he played for Coach Hunsaker. So just so you don't think he's some guy that just rolls off the floor, played for Coach Hunsaker at UVU. Man, this feels like a reunion. Been waiting some 15 years in that happening. Craig Cusick back on the floor with us.
And we're number 5, huh?
I know it. My gosh, where's Coach Connors?
I mean, he had to ask if that jersey came in blue, right? He's like, guys, I don't do gray. Can we do blue and yellow here?
You got to make this work. Of course, Craig Cusick, our first year calling games together, 2006. Craig Cusick's senior year at Orem.
We did like what, 11 games that year? It was a lot.
Regular season games plus the 3 tournament games. Coach Mike Connors, one of my favorites, very, very quickly. You got to know Coach Scheide.
Yeah.
The Tanner Lamb and Craig Cusick, Timo Valimaki.
And
Savon
still,
Jackson goes over 2.
One of the best interview moments of all time in our history. We still enjoy talking about that one.
Very good. As Giovanni turns that one over. Ask him how big the rims were looking tonight. But it's a long 2 for Parker Van Dyke. Doesn't get that one to go. Vaughn on the push. Give it up to Namdar. Transition triple, and Dima off the buckle. Sellius with the board and the bucket and the foul. Zach Sellius.
Tell you, Zach's getting up and down the floor tonight really well. Like what we've seen from him in the early going.
And I got to do some digging on this, and this is a hard one to find. I think the Selliuses are the only brother-sister combination to win Mr. and Ms. Basketball in the state of Utah. Of course, his sister Nancy and he both starred at Bountiful. As Cusick left that one off the rim. Yoli. And Yoli Child with the +1. And former Mr. Rewind, Offensive Player of the Year.
It feels a little different not seeing him in blue and white too, right?
It really does.
I mean, it was what, 3 years at Bingham, 4 at BYU?
Well, 4 at Bingham, and then it was a freshman.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
His sophomore year when he splashed, and that was that double overtime loss to Lone Peak and Frank Jackson and TJ Haas. Yeah, and then 4 years of the Y. Cusick sends out to Orchard. And that one's slapped away from Sean Harris.
Yeah, we've had a chance to see Sean at a couple other summer events, and not afraid of contact. I mean, he'll go and body up with the best of them in the paint.
You guys would definitely get away with being the, hey, you're his uncle. And that's more than just being both done with Utah State. They need to reset the shot clock.
Yeah.
Totally pull that off.
I'll take your word for it.
I'm just saying, yeah.
He's got a little more hair than I do, Dusty.
That's why I said uncle.
Okay, all right. Well, Sean,
your brother for that
your
matter.
future doesn't look very good, man. I got some bad news for you.
Riley Batten steps out of bounds. 3:57 left in the first quarter, and it's 20-8. Team Joyce. Team Berger last week put up over 120 points.
Yeah, you were saying that they were just stroking from all over the floor, and tonight it's been a little bit of a different story. Good defense there on the closeout by Van Dyke.
Van Dyke gets the block on Neiman Amdar. Here's Cusick. Now Sean Harris. Harris goes right at Celius, and Celius hits the deck. Harris hit with the charge, and we'll go the other way with Team Joyce.
Sean wasn't a big fan of that call. The official was right there on the baseline.
He did not like it.
Nope.
And speaking of that shot with Zach Celius, Hodges has crossed away from us. I don't know if he's playing in the tournament or not. As J.L. Vaughn right to the cup. Hodges was on that Murray team.
Yeah, in fact, James Waljasper, another Spartan alum, is playing in the Powder League. I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Man, some fun names to talk about. Celius, transition triple off the mark. That ball tapped out. And an extra possession as Nick Paulos able to knock that one out. Namdar again for three. And Neiman Namdar's third triple of the quarter.
Former Shark, right?
Yes, sir. Matter of fact, Trayden Christensen went to Westlake, just signed to play with the Sharks.
Good for him. I mean, that's got to be a rough life.
Well, probably actually went to Chaminade. My bad. He went to Chaminade.
Oh, okay.
Had to run through my head real quick.
All right.
Celius with the block on Batten. And now a double dribble. You know, those Hawaii schools got mixed up in my head for a second.
Yeah. Well, Chaminade wouldn't be too bad either, you know.
Guaranteed to play on ESPN.
Yeah.
That's always the guarantee. Now Invitational.
Have another former Ute walking in the gym right now, Mr. Ryland Jones.
Former Ute, current Aggie, as Parker knocks down the...
Yes, sir.
1-2.
Some of us are excited about that one. Be fun to watch him up there.
Taking his Pappas trails in reverse.
Just makes you wonder why Stephen Ashworth isn't playing in this league, huh?
Where are you, Stephen? We're going to text Papa and ask him. As Parker step back, and it's a long two.
I'll tell you, it never gets old watching Parker Van Dyke shoot that shot, does it?
No, it doesn't. My favorite line when we did the T-Sports, I won't miss it 3 times. Not 3 times in a row. As Zach Celius says the same thing, and Celius from downtown. 1:38 on a rolling clock is Parker right to the cup and lays it home. Transition 3, Celius can't get the back-to-back. 1:25 to go in the quarter. Riley hanging on a pivot, fall away, and it won't go. And Brown and Celius on the rebound. And they're going to hit Brown with the foul. And we don't keep track of personal fouls. What do you mean? It's a foul. So he pushed him under the hoop. We got to see that. Didn't have to even read the lips on that one. Royce O'Neal in the house tonight. As Neiman Namdar's 4th 3 of the first quarter. I guess if you're going to put your name on the masthead of the league, you better show up and shoot. As Harris knocks down the triple.
How about Harris stepping outside there, huh?
But don't let Neiman fool you. He's not just shooting. He can still dunk. You follow him on Instagram. You're always posting his dunks. Yoli fall away. And now a foul on the rebound. And as Parker gets in the lane, and Parker Van Dyke, man, been a it was a tough first half, or first quarter rather. It still get going, but knocks down that one.
They're finding a way to hang around though, but man, if Joyce keeps shooting like this, might have a little bit of a different result this week compared to last.
I keep saying quarter, I meant half. Kept saying quarter, I meant half. Is Harris outside with 10 seconds. Shot clock about 2 seconds behind. Zavon Jackson sends out Craig Cusick for 3. Craig off the mark, and that'll do it for the first. It is first quarter, so at the end of one, it is 34-19. Team Joyce at the lead. You're watching the Powder League on KSLSports.com. Hey, welcome back. Second quarter action coming. Dusty Lister, Dane Stewart with you here at the Powder League. And look who's in the house. Royce O'Neal, the Utah Jazz. There's, of course, Rajon Tucker, his former teammate. The Jazz going to be playing in game number 2 tonight.
You know, it's one of the things, I mean, Dusty, you can go back to the basketball state tournament in 2020. Donovan coming out, and you have Royce coming out. It's one of the cool things, for me at least. It feels like a lot of the current Jazz players really do get out in the community and try to engage with the basketball world, and kind of fun to see. In an off season, you know, playoffs being done for them, but still hanging around and coming out and being a part of the basketball world is cool. Awesome to see Royce in the house tonight.
But it just means if Rajon Tucker's playing, there's a good chance Donovan will be watching the stream. I know he's out in New York because he and Tucker in a dunk contest against each other. Parker Van Dyke makes it a 10-point game. At one point, it looked like Team Joyce trying to make it a laugher, but 4 10-minute continual running clock quarters as I spooked myself and thought I was wrong. That shot off the mark. Now a chance for Team Berger to pull within single digits. Pete Brown quickly into Jackson, and Jackson had the size advantage on Jale Vaughn, and Vaughn called for the foul to put Zavon Jackson at the line to shoot free throws.
It's good ball movement and a nice job without the ball there by Zavon to get right to the rim, and JL doing everything he can to try to prevent the easy shot. But so we talked about it late in that first quarter that, you know, Berger here just doing enough to try to hang around in this contest. And just like that, it's inside of double digits.
And he gets them both. 34-26. Jale Vaughn. I thought he was in the pirouette into the lane, but actually went up the floater, left a little strong. Now down the floor, it's Zavon Jackson. Parker Van Dyke comes off the screen, long 2, and Van Dyke, I'll call it the Kevin Kruger long-range shot.
I'll tell you, Parker is finding his rhythm, and that's exactly what Joyce needs. Get Yoli Childs, he's been really strong. First 12 minutes, get him the ball back and get back on the scoreboard, try to take away this run a little bit.
Cusick fouled on the drive. It'll be Craig Cusick going to the line. Craig hit everything local. I mean, went from Orem High School, on his mission, went to the University of Utah. then left and transferred to BYU, played for Coach Rose. Knocks down the first.
I think that's his first point tonight, right?
It is.
Missed a couple of shots, had some good looks, but hadn't been able to find the bottom of the net till then.
So got the first and the second. So 6-point ball game, 36-30, 8:20 left in the half.
Was it 31-19?
Yeah. Quickly the other way and nothing doing on that reverse. Ryland Jones as Cusick misses on the long two, now on the push with Joey Child. Jale Vaughn knocks down the three.
Tell you, JL seems like he's playing at a different level here, right? Maybe allow him to get up and down the floor a little bit more, and certainly, you know, a little less formal atmosphere here than we are accustomed to seeing JL, but he looks like a different kind of player in this league.
I think we might have got the in-house scoreboards off, so it's sent out. That's a long shot and short. I got us 39-32. Very possible I messed up the board. We'll wait and see if they update here. There's Zavon Jackson inside and is fouled, and Zavon will go to the line for free throws. But I'll match the in-house while we.
They are pulling it back.
Okay.
Well, I thought they were. There we go.
Okay, so they got 39-33. So you get Preston to get the scoreboard right. Sorry, Preston, for double guessing you. Only second guess because I care. Is the first one off the mark. And knocks down the second. 39-34. Batten, yeah, is going to hit the foul, and we'll inbound near side. So a lot of fun come out here. We talked about it, you know, fun for us to be able to watch these guys. I know we're on the crowd side. We might switch that next week. But Yoli, but you got a lot of good basketball to come watch here at Draper APA. Yoli goes a little high-low, and sneaking in there is
Nick Paulus.
Thank you. I keep getting nervous. I'm going to say that one wrong. Is Orchard off. Celius taps it to Yoli Child. Now Vaughn will bring it up. Quickly over Zach Celius for three. On the line, but off the mark. Parker sent out. Jackson pulled it left, and it's Nima Namdar with the rebound. If I'm right, I think Nima is the leading scorer in this one so far.
I would say him or that man right there. Yoli's been strong today.
Thought Parker was going to give that one up. And Parker, he's got it going. 5-point game. And
Parker showing a little more than just the three ball. He's taken that drive a couple times.
Definitely not straight up NBA rules, because that's an NBA goaltend. Slap the backboard on the miss there as Batten comes down the other end, and it's a 3-point game. Transition three, and Paulus knocks it down.
I'm trying to remember, did Paulus play high school ball in the state?
Not to my recollection, and that's why I get nervous, because I don't remember calling his name as that three is good from Parker Van Dyke, and back to a 3-point game. I'm like running through my head if I'm not remembering right. And Yoli missed on the dunk, but he's fouled. It'll be Childs going to the line to shoot two. And there was no contestation on that one.
Yeah. Well, that would have been a that would have been one of those dunks that you would have had some appreciation from the fans in the house on that one. But,
absolutely. Might have gotten an oh baby. I know you enjoyed watching Sean Harris at the Utah State. He's a funny guy. He and Yoli chop it up a little bit there, and Yoli goes 0 for 2. Five and a half left in the half. That ball tipped out of bounds. And we're going to keep it here.
So I thought I had an idea about Nick.
Okay.
I think he played at Olympus. And according to Wikipedia, which we know never lies.
Never lies.
He did.
What years?
I don't know. It just says high school Olympics.
Okay. And it's a 1-point game. Oh, that ball is inside, and Paulus reverses and scores. I wonder if he's on the team with Alec Monson and Lindsay. I'm trying to think back in my head on that team that lost the semis after Lindsay broke his hand.
Yeah, I mean it's the old gym. I mean,
Okay, so he might have been with Adam Egan.
Yeah.
His Batten can't get that one to stay down. It might have been that little gap where we were between years.
Yeah. It said 11, or 11 years ago was the senior year, so that would have been 2010.
Is Vaughn, he nearly got the Plinko chip to hit the $1 million or $1,000. Stepping into a 3 is Batten, and again, this is last week. That thing is dropping. Zach Celius. There's Rajon Tucker, who's entered the building. Get a chance to watch some NBA talent in the next game. Is Yoli Child, Joe Vaughn. Paulus wide to the right, contested there by Van Dyke. A little leopard on Olympus action.
Yeah, maybe we should go to the table and look at the instant replay, huh?
Oh, I thought we were going to get this for a second. Growing up, this just meant home run. Now it just means, wait, stop, think, collaborate.
Yeah. Now it means go to the bathroom, get a drink, get a new meal, stretch your legs, go work out for 45 minutes, come back.
And take a virtual trip to Secaucus, New Jersey.
Yeah. But hey, they get it right. In air quotes.
They got off just before the shot clock there by Yoli, but it was off the mark. Quickly the other way, Parker Van Dyke. Oh, left a little hot bat in there to tip it back up and in. Again, back to a 1-point game.
That duo has been doing a lot of work.
At one point, this was 23-8.
23-8.
And then it was 31-19, the other watermark there. Sean Harris back into Batten, Celius with him. Batten sends back out. Harris toes up a 3 and no. And it's Orchard giving Team Berger its first lead. To my recollection, 47-46.
Nice job by nice job by Orchard that time, sailing in for the offensive board.
The only other lead was 2-0. Yoli goes at Batten, takes the bump, kiss it off the window. And that'd make all of Yoli's coaches proud. Coach Schroeder, Coach Rose, both love that one. 48-47.
Some confusion on the substitution there, and
we'll
get it next time.
Yeah. There's Riley Batten off on the triple, and it's Paulus pulling down that rebound out of bounds, and it is going to go back to Gray. 2:52 left in the half. It's going to be fun watching Jackson Brenchley go next. Ridgeline, the University of Utah.
Yeah.
Riley Batten off on the 3, Namdar with the rebound. And Harris takes it away. Can't get it, then gets his own tip. Sean Harris is stuffing some stats. Steal, rebound, block, tip in. Oh. The coach is saying no, but there are no coaches. 3 goes.
And I don't have a 30 on my roster. Do you, Dusty?
I think it was Jones. As Team Joyce takes that lead back. And that one off the mark. That could have been looking at another roster too. There's Van Dyke.
Oh,
leaves
nice
that one
find.
down low. Parker gives it up. Sean Harris. Short on the 3. Sellius with the rebound. 1:50 left, and Neiman Amdar knocked down 4 threes in the first quarter. Has not hit one here. Turns it over. Riley Batten ties us at 51.
You know, that's been the difference. I mean, the hot perimeter shooting to start for Team Joyce, but since then, Berger's just kind of gone inside, mixed it up inside, outside, but they've been much more aggressive attacking the rim in the paint. Offensive boards, putbacks, and has helped them to get back to even here.
As that one is off the mark. And now for the lead, Van Dyke wide to the left. And Parker has missed one of his first shots in a while. Vince Francis wanted us to point out to him that it is a drought and he shouldn't be evaporating all the water with the heat. It did rain yesterday, so now we don't have to worry so much.
Yeah, yeah. Go back to watering your lawns 6 days a week, you know.
You know, I live in a Cracker Jack box. What do you want me to do? Orchard navigates his way, and we're tied, or probably 53-51 as Team Berger takes the lead. On the drive, can't get that one to go. 40 seconds left. Riley Batten from the corner. Batten goes to Yoli, leaves it for Zavon Jackson, who lays it in, and now a 4-point advantage.
How about the no-look feed to the baseline there by Batten? Love it.
Ema give it up to Yoli. 19 seconds left. Shot clock at 13. Batten with Yoli. Now a double comes. 3 second. Oh, that turns it over. Everyone was looking up. The shot clock's on the floor.
When they bring the double team and really kind of force Yoli into a situation where he can't get the shot off, has to get rid of it, and just not enough time left on the shot clock.
Sean Harris showing the value of that Utah State education. The smarts to go with the brawn.
You know it.
More than an agricultural university.
Yeah, it is.
4 seconds left here in the half. You're watching the Powder League on KSLSports.com. We'll be right back. Four seconds left in the half. Riley Batten with 3. Batten at the horn. And that'll do it for the half. Well, a fun half we had. 55-51, and man, Team Berger turned it on the second quarter.
Yeah, they did. I didn't think that this game was going to be this close with the way that first quarter started. Great to see Team Berger come back, and we're in for what should be a really fun second half.
And we'll step aside. You're watching the Powder League on KSLSports.com. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart with you. Year 2 of the Powder League and week 2 of the season. But man, we got a good one in store. Team Berger was down big time double digits. Come back to take a 4-point lead before the end of the half as Riley Batten goes at Yoli Childs in the largest lead of the night for Team Berger.
And that's, I mean, again, we talked about it a little bit. That's been the difference, is the ability to get the ball inside. Wonder, did you see JL try to do it, just miss, and the putback from Yoli. Arms went up, a little frustrated. He missed the putback there.
Cusick in transition, 4-3. The Pride of Orem.
That shooting touch starting to get there for Craig, huh?
That hoop is looking regular sized. It's Celius.
Well, he had like 6 threes that game, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was something.
Against Box Elder in the first round of the state tournament. There's Parker Van Dyke. Oh, couldn't get that one to go. Was in and out. In transition, it's Zach Celius, 4-3. Celius still has that quick shot. As Parker gets in, can't get it. Vaughn knocked it away at first, but now having a loose ball foul.
You know, we talked a little bit earlier about the Van Dyke-Batten matchup, and you can just kind of see even right there, Riley drifts to the corner. Now Yoli has to follow and allows the driving lane for Van Dyke. We've seen Parker take advantage of that earlier in the contest. I know he misses that shot, but man, they will make bank if it's Parker Van Dyke just shooting Jays all night.
Craig Cusick just turning back time, man. If he could turn back time, and he is, +1.
Oh, I'll tell you. And I probably shouldn't speak for you, but I'm going to. Craig Cusick has to be in your top 5 of kids that we've covered all time, right?
Pretty close.
I mean,
he's right on that.
It is right there. It is right there. I'll tell you, Craig gets another 2 or 3, and it's going to be memory lane for Dusty Lidster. That's what it's going to be.
Between Craig Cusick being here and Jay Drew here, not just being a wallflower, but Jay's here riding tonight. It just feels like we're back in time. But no, you're absolutely right. And that first year is just so nostalgic. We had a Timpview game that year. We had a bunch of good ones. But they had to get the shot clock right, so they're going to get it right. So 22 seconds left in the shot clock. 8:40 left in the quarter. Celius to Yoli, a little too strong with the left hand. Loose ball. Celius getting after it, but in the hands of Pete Brown. The Peter gives it up. Parker Van Dyke. Cusick with the blow by, leaves it for Brown, who couldn't handle it. Picked up by Yoli. Now ahead, Celius. And Celius gonna throw it down.
Boy, I love the little move there by Celius. He kind of let that ball go in front of him. Allowed him to get around the defense there and finish it off.
I thought for a moment, I was like, oh, that ball go out of bounds?
Yeah. It was calculated.
Zavon Jackson on the reverse. And Celius into the corner. And a 3 is there. And the first, I think that's the first 3 in a long time here for Team Joyce.
I mean, really, since Namdar's cooled off, it's really just been Celius carrying the 3 ball for them. Paulus again here.
And back-to-back 3s will not drop, but he's fouled here by for Paulus. And Paulus will go to the line. And we'll see if they give him 3, because I misspoke earlier. At least they're not playing the rules tonight.
They're holding up 3.
So Paulus, the Olympus graduate. I tell you, if you went to Olympus, you know how to do a few things. You certainly know how to shoot threes, and you darn well better make your free throws.
You know, it probably helps him feel a little more comfortable tonight as well that the three-point line is actually green, right? He can just pretend like he's back in the old gym, and I miss that building.
The old one?
Yeah. I mean, the new one's great.
You have to go to get that fixed, you have to go to Highland now to get that feel of that gym. So we'll update to the scoreboard and match what's inside the building, 67-62. As that ball goes out of bounds.
Of course, and not to, you know, rag on the Highland gym, but they probably need to lift that roof with the way the game is moving these days. That's a rather low roof.
It's a low roof. Is that three off the mark there for Celius. The only other gym that was that low was the old Wasatch gym.
How about Zavon Jackson, the save through the legs? That's Gary Payton-esque.
Leave it off the backboard, and Yoli Childs with the highlight. What could have been, JL, if you would just Little East. As Parker, Van Dyke can't get that one to go. Tipped out. Vaughn on the push. Give it up to Namdar in transition for the tie. No. Tipped up. No. Tipped up again. No. Celius with the board and bucket. And it's a 1-point game.
Zach recognizing Yoli not down there and able to help gather the rebound on the tip in.
Van Dyke, nobody at the rim to stop Parker on the reverse. Yoli thought that ball was going to go outside. Hey, you say if there's blood, there's a foul. No blood on that one. Cusick missed the first, goes inside to Jackson. And Zavon leaves it in, and it's a 5-point lead for Team Berger. Haven't seen their namesake out there today.
Yeah.
And there's a steal by Peter Brown. Peter Brown get up to Cusick, lob it up, and Batten. Man.
Now we're starting to get into the flow a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Getting some creativity.
And now a timeout taken. Nobody wants to claim they took it. Timeout on the floor. 5:37 to go. You're watching some high-flying action on the Powder League on KSLSports.com. So 5:35 left in the third quarter. As Dominic Ridley's pass goes out of bounds, but is knocked out by Parker Van Dyke. We've got an entertaining one though. We thought it would be entertaining after halftime. It stayed entertaining. It's gonna get a little heated as well. I'll guarantee that as we get a foul on the inbound to Zach Celius. Now to Vaughn. Vaughn comes off the screen. Harris was begging for it, and Vaughn takes it and scores.
I love JL going right at Harris. Not afraid of going against the bigger body. JL with a nice finish.
Three wouldn't drop. Here comes Vaughn. And right back to the cup, J.L. Vaughn. And it's a 3-point game.
Right now you have Harriman fans saying, man, what might have been, huh? Again, he just looks like a different player.
Yes, he does.
Playing a little more free and leading to good things.
And Celius fouled in transition. The en vogue thing to do. "18 seconds on the shot clock. Vaughn. I jinxed him. That's on
You started,
me.
yeah.
Oh. In the corner, Craig Cusick. Craig gets a little bit of space from Ridley. Can't get it to go. Ridley with the rebound. Celius. Oh, nice feed. Now 6 straight.
Tell you, we've got temperature changing in the building, huh? One team cooling down, the other heating up.
Basketball's a game of runs, if you haven't heard that before. So inside to Harris. Ridley comes down and takes it away from the big man. Why not? Gets a steal on one end. Transition 3 would not go. And now back down the floor, Riley back. Houston steps into a triple. Can't get it. Harris loses that one out of bounds. And Harris disagrees. And no outside official help, much to the dismay of Orchard and others. As they all said, you're still holding it against me from now as a Highland. To the official. And a lob up to Yoli Childs. And it's 74-73. Team Joyce, 3:35 left in the third.
I mean, I don't want to say that Team Joyce looked dead, but they didn't have a ton of energy. And JL has really helped to energize the squad on the floor here.
Well, somebody wanted the outside shot. Batting off on the mark. And Yoli along 2, no. Batten, all nice fine, and Orchard making Coach West proud. Lays that one in. 75-74. 3 on the way and short from Hollis. And Vaughn fouls Parker Van Dyke with 2:48 left in the quarter. The question is, whose quarter's going to be the fourth quarter? Where this is gone. They split the third with 2:48 to go.
4-point game and a half, 55-51, right?
Yeah. Well, the fans packing in here. Draper APA want to watch Rajon Tucker as nice take and finish from Parker Van Dyke. It's a 3-point game and now jump ball.
How about Brown, huh?
Yeah, we watched Peter Brown at the T Sports. We give Travis some love. The reason we're here is because of Travis Story. And a lot of these guys play in that league monthly. We saw Peter Brown, and man, we were just impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won the jump ball, but sent out of bounds. So Team Joyce ball with 2:31 left in the quarter. Into Yoli Child, sent up top to Ridley. Ridley into a 3. There you go, his second. And we're tied at 77. They send up top to Brown on the angle. Orchard knocks down the 3.
We haven't seen him take a lot of outside shots, but felt comfortable there, able to drill it.
Paulus threw that one away. So they couldn't answer as we go inside of 2 minutes, 1:59 to go in the third quarter. So fun finish to the third and a fun fourth quarter coming up here in the Powder League. Game 1 of 2 tonight. Sent out to Orchard off the pump fake. Orchard, nice Euro move.
They didn't have that back in his high school days.
No, they didn't. I would have been saying, that's a travel, isn't it?
Wait, we can do that now?
You know, we just keep getting weaker and weaker in basketball. We let them get away with more and more. Sooner or later, they not even dribble the move.
Well, some don't.
Patrick Beverly falls to the floor and stands up, so, you know, in the middle of the floor, no less. We don't catch that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kawhi Leonard took literally 13 steps without dribbling.
But we're not bitter at all.
I'm not bitter. I'm just like, what is this? It's sports entertainment. We make fun of wrestling. I don't, but many people do. Inside out, Brown, lob inside to Harris. Namdar was there on the defense, and Harris reverses and scores. And just like that, it's back to a 7-point advantage for Team Berger.
Yeah, not much Nima's going to be able to do to get out of that situation.
Celius out of the corner, can't get it. Rebound Orchard. Team Joyce is short-handed. They have a couple of guys to come off the bench. Zavon Jackson's got Nima Namdar. Zavon drop step hanging and is fouled. It'll be free throws for Zavon Jackson.
I'll tell you, anything Team Joyce could do to get Nima to get back that three-point shot would be big. Dustin, you talked about it, hit 4 in the first quarter. I don't think he's made one since.
Oh, if he's taken one since, maybe one. As Jackson makes the first free throw. So inside of a minute left, down to 50 seconds left in the quarter. And that ball, what was tipped. That was, we'll see here.
You know, Dusty, I do kind of wish they were shooting 1 for 2, 1 for 3.
They did last week.
Yeah. Where's Rob Manfred? Can we get him to change the rule middle of the game? Anyone?
Anyone? Yeah,
anyone?
I'll get it. Bud Selig did it. Yoli Childs finishes through the contact. 6-point game. On the other way, Zavon Jackson on the reverse. 87-79. And then there's the foul. But I'm not sure the question here. I don't know if it's about adding time to the clock. Lob it up to Yoli Child. Yoli couldn't get to that one. Here comes Orchard on the push. Orchard leaves it up to Batten. Takes the bump and gets the bucket. Riley Batten.
Awkward angle. No big deal for Riley. Nice finish.
Jackson's pass a little too hot to handle for Ridley. 6 seconds. 3. Orchard with the flyby for 2 and got it. Opened the quarter up for went down, came back, and up 12. What a finish for Team Berger. We head to the fourth quarter. You're watching the Powder League on KSLSports.com. Start of the fourth quarter. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart with you here at Powder League coverage on KSLSports.com. Been fun watching Yoli Childs, Riley Banton, all these other guys that we've covered and watched in college and in high school as Nima Namdar opens the fourth like he opened the first. He heard Dane Stewart, and he wants to hear the old highlight chants I used to do, Nima, Nima. Namdar knocks down a three.
It's exactly what I think they should do a little bit more of. Good to see that go down for Nima. A nice save there.
Celius leaves it back for Namdar. Give it up to Yoli. Nima comes off the screen, goes right to the rim, and Zavon Jackson says, that's a nay-nay layup. Along the baseline.
Nima looked like he thought he had the parting of the Red Sea.
Yes, he did.
Zavon took care of that in no time.
And quickly comes back inside and gets those 2 points back. And it's a 5-point spurt for Nima Namdar. It's nice to see Puka Nakua here.
I know, I'm kind of like, Puka, you going to suit up?
Former All-American at Orem High School as Zavon Jackson lays that one in. Had his time with the Dogs, transfers back to BYU.
Played basketball at Orem as well.
Yes, he did.
Got that gene in him.
Oh man, Jale Vaughn. I remember him showing up at the Great Western Shootout, essentially coming in vans and throwing down on people. He's left that one short. Then Parker Van Dyke is Celius. And Jale Vaughn give it up to Yoli, sends out Namdar. Could not get the three to go, and now the rebound, Riley Banton. Parker outside to Cusick. Cusick pulls for three and left it short. Jale Vaughn is at Orchard, gets the foul and the bucket. Jale Vaughn, just like he did in the third quarter, goes right to the hoop.
Second half, he's been in attack mode. I mean, we've talked about it. I've just loved what he's brought to the floor tonight. Been great to see, Dusty, because I remember the Harriman days. It was like you knew JL had that kind of level, but you just never quite saw it. And I don't know that that was necessarily his doing, but it's awesome to see him kind of more full bore tonight. What a talent, JL Vaughn.
Chips in the point after. Yeah. We'll keep trying to match the inside board and see if Preston can get on Preston keeps telling me he's hitting it, and sometimes it doesn't change. So we give him a way longer of a leash than we need to.
Either that, or maybe Preston's thinking that he had his summers off of this internship, but nay.
Hey, he asked for a year-long internship. As J.L. Vaughn steps into the long two, and man.
Of course. Here comes Team Joyce.
He was like, hey, look, Preston, I'll fix it. I'll get it back to a 4-point game. And now the ball's loose. Here comes Neiman Amdar. Off on the three.
Tell you, last couple possessions, Berger, we've seen a few turnovers. Defense from Team Joyce has been good, been able to cash in on a few of these.
That ball tipped. Here comes on the run. Vaughn leaves it. And a nice lay-in.
How about that bounce pass for J.L. Vaughn, and Team Joyce back to within one possession.
2-point game. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Powder League on KSLSports.com. (95-93). Dusty Lister, Dane Stewart with you. Hope you're enjoying watching the Powder League here on KSLSports.com. Tweet at us at GNL Rewind. Your thoughts on what you're seeing. But Dane, this has been fun watching these two teams. We thought it'd be good. It stayed good. Harris can't get that one.
We've talked about game of runs, Dusty, and right now it's Team Joyce on the run. We see another missed shot here. It's been a bit of a dry spell for Team Berger.
Vaughn couldn't get that timed shot to go down. Van Dyke. Pounded by Paulus. East versus Olympus. Batten can't get that one, and now the foul will be called on Yoli Childs. And it'll put Riley Batten at the line to shoot two.
Yoli didn't like that. Zach didn't like that. Nima didn't like that.
Remember when Nima ever says, I sign your checks, literally. If not, I'm going to give him the material. I'll message that to him. I'm sure Travis Story has shared that, used that line before, as Batten knocks down the first. So just to protect our reputation, they were doing 1 for 2, 1 for 3 at free throws last week. And after the first night, decided that they would change it as Batten knocks down the free throws. So 97-93. Neiman Amdar matched up with Batten. Give out to Yoli Childs. Yoli going out to Peter Brown. Got him off his mark, and Yoli Euro and lays it in. What?
Yeah, so technical there on the delay of game. Yoli finished it, grabbed the ball, and tried to roll it back. And we had a delay penalty, or a delay call back in the first, so we have free throws coming the other way.
First free throw good. Hey, if you don't want rules held, we should have officials. You know, this is where it goes. 6.5 left. 6:32 left in the fourth quarter. Just call your own fouls.
That is one of the rules that I just have never quite understood in basketball. We could talk about it off the air, but
Riley in the lane. Can't get it. Brown with the rebound. Leaves it for Batten, and Batten got it. Hits the deck while he doesn't. And taking advantage of the technical free throw, plus that first one to 100. 195 as Vaughn's three is off the mark. Rebound to Cusick, and now a chance for Team Berger to put a stranglehold on this game. Oh, nice take by Parker Van Dyke, and then he gets fouled on the drive. There'll be 2 free throws. So we need rules analyst. Well, we've got a couple. Agent 99, Courtney. You help explain that one. As it touched every part of the rim and backboard on its way down there for Parker.
yeah.
So. Yeah, Parker got them both.
You mentioned it, Dusty. Who's going to have the run in the fourth? Good little surge here by Team Berger, pushing it up to 7.
Yoli Childs hanging in the lane, and that one goes in and out. As here comes Brown. Back to Parker. Then Dyke to the corner. Pull up, baseline J, no. Rebound to Celius. Dale Vaughn just got that one. Does Paulus for 3, and a lipped out. That was almost like an extra possession because I thought that one gets stolen. As Vaughn fouls Riley Batten. It'll be, let's see, 1-on-1. Oh, he's used a 1-on-1, all right. Gonna lob it into Batten. Faces up. Baseline J, crawls out, rebound to Celius. Well, is there a run left to Team Joyce?
Had a couple open looks the last few possessions, but haven't been able to finish.
Blocked by Batten. Cusick. Now Jackson did a little too fancy. Stolen by Yoli. Back the other way, and Jale Vaughn laid in. A little too creative on that one.
Playing man down. Still able to come up with the steal there.
Cusick. Van Dyke steps into a triple. No, and a rebound to Celius. Chance to make it a 1-possession game. Yoli. Float it, left it short. And it's one of those ones he's like, which move should I go to? I'll go with this one. You see it in his face. And Batten is fouled by Childs. And they'll put Batten at the line. Probably Batten played the University of Utah for Coach K. Right? Am I not, makes me nervous when I say things that are definitive?
Yeah. Believe out of California. I think was a 4-star recruit down there, and still up on the hill. And was 1 of 2 there, but he's had a good game tonight. It's been fun to watch him and Yoli go at it.
Namdar comes off the screen, sends to the corner. Paulus for 3, no. Rebound to Yoli Childs, and they say no, the foul on the floor. There'll be 1-on-1 free throws here for Yoli Childs. I actually give him the 2 shots. So one part of Yoli's game that he's had to work on. The free throw shooting. 4-point game, 103-99. 3:50 left here in the fourth quarter. Cusick. Craig Cusick knocks down a little mid-range J. Paulus to Namdar. Cusick with him, goes inside now to Yoli Childs.
Craig wasn't going to give him any space there.
Jackson went for the steal, and now a foul that Cusick will put Yoli back to the line.
Yeah, good defensive hustle there by Cusick. I know he picks up the fouls, he's collapsing down, but I mean, I'd rather send Yoli to the line than give Nima an open three from the corner.
And the first free throw is good. And got them both, so 4-point game, 105-101, 3.5 to go. We're shooting free throws on both sides. Batten hands back to Cusick. Craig goes inside out to Peter Brown. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Peter Brown for three, short, and rebound in the hands of Namdar. Chance to cut it to a one-shot game. Namdar for three. Nima.
From the volleyball line, huh?
He just wanted to make sure it was a three-pointer.
He wanted to shoot from the red, recalling the old Alta days.
Oh, and how about that one? Batten knocks down the three and makes it back to a 4-point game.
Yoli had something to say to Riley after that shot, but Batten with a big-time made three.
Namdar back to Celius. Yoli will pull for the triple. Back rim, then rebound taken by Cusick.
Nice closeout there by Batten on Yoli. You could see, I mean, I mentioned Yoli said something to Riley after that made three and wanted to answer it just off the back of the rim.
Cusick goes up to Batten, back to Cusick, going inside to Savon Jackson. Got a defensive 3 seconds against Team Joyce, and it'll be free throw here for Parker Van Dyke. And Neiman knows they gave one away here as Parker rolls in the free throw. Just when we thought it was going to be really tense, it goes back up to 6. Or 5, pardon me. Carbon County match. 109-104.
It could go up to 6 or more. Got to find that defense here.
Borchert goes inside to Batten. Batten was right at Celius, left hand, and got it.
I'll tell you, having seen Batten at the U, that's where I feel like he has really progressed the last couple of years, is his ability to go in the paint, to take that contact, battle guys down. Jolie gets a nice offensive board and put back.
That was a definitive Yoli Childs. I'm not letting this one get away. Because Joe Vaughn with a hard drive. Childs came out of nowhere to get that rebound.
Celius gonna come off the floor here.
So 1:45 to go. And a 5-point lead for Team Berger. Nice hedge there by Ridley with the steal. Now Vaughn. Orchard got back and Vaughn lays it in. 3-point game. Good defense by Ridley.
Yeah, they needed that. You're talking about Celius going out, and Ridley comes in, makes an impact play immediately.
Oh, Brown with the blow by and then stripped away, and they're going to keep it here.
Back-to-back plays there by Ridley defensively. Looked like he was beat on that.
Oh, nice blow by move there by Parker Van Dyke. Got Vaughn off his feet. It's a 5-point game. 113-108. 1:10 to go in the fourth. Vaughn, step back three. And the rebound to Brown. 9 seconds on the shot clock, if I can see that. Both clocks are covered up. 7, 3 on the way, and Parker Van Dyke with a stake.
Not the first time Van Dyke has hit a shot like that. Big time made 3 by Parker.
40 seconds to go, and Van Dyke with a thunderbolt. Maybe pushing this one out of reach. 8-point game. You're watching the Powder League on KSLSports.com. .116 to 108, 40 seconds left here for Team Joyce. Namdar had nowhere to go, out to Vaughn, jail. Oh, misses the dunk. First dunk attempt I remember from him tonight, and all the layups. Zavon Jackson, leaves it there for Riley Batten. And now Team Berger up 10 points, gonna put this one away, and they will go 2-0. As Namdar misses on the 3. But a really impressive week 1. And this was just as impressive as Parker Van Dyke says, look, I can still throw down. And the exclamation point on this one. As Celius knocks down the 3, but that's how this one. Oh, we got straight pro clock rules. That will be how this one ends. 120 to 111. Dane, so final thoughts, maybe a pick of a player of the game.
Well, I mean, we talked about it earlier, but remember, I mean, Team Berger was down double digits in this back in the first quarter. Did an impressive job fighting back in this one. Talking about the versatility, the inside, the outside game. It was fun to watch. I mean, you know, we talked a little bit about watching Batten go with Yoli. I thought the Van Dyke and Vaughn matchup in the second half was thrilling to watch, really entertaining. They were defending each other consistently in that second half. And, you know, in those two matchups, you could argue Batten got the better of Childs late, and Van Dyke got the better of Vaughn late, and that was the difference in this one. Player of the game, Dusty, so hard for me to pick one of those two, Batten versus Van Dyke. I'll go with Riley Batten. I think the plays he made in the fourth helped to create the final separation and help Team Berger get the win. So congratulations, Riley Batten.